Hello my friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Artem Voronov. I'm a lighting designer and DIALux EVO trainer. In this video I'm going to show you how to make interior lighting design conception with Flos luminaires. Actually I'm using these luminaires not so often, but sometimes clients come and ask me to make a project with some exact producer, and in this project a client came and asked me to make this project with Flos. So we developed this project. It's about 95% on Flos. This private apartment is located in a historical building, so client wanted to make some special lighting with some special design producer, so when he chose Flos in this project. In this video tutorial we're going to make step by step this interior lighting conception for a living room and for a kitchen, and as you can see, here is one zone. Also we have here wardrobe, corridor, bedroom, bathroom, and also here we have room for children. But in this video I'm going to show you just for living room, because I want to make some kind of short video and I want you to make some results. You can follow me step by step, and you can find files for this project in our Lighting Design International community chat in Telegram, so you can join us, ask questions, download files, so you can communicate with the other international lighting designers here. So let's start. For the beginning I'm gonna open project without any luminaire, and I have these Excel table, and here we have some kind of steps. First of all, I'm going to use Find Me luminaire. This is suspension decorative luminaire. This is how it looks like. It's suspension pendant luminaire, and on this web page actually you can choose some luminaires with some parameters. Here we chose this luminaire with 2700 Kelvin, so it's quite warm color temperature, and angle beam is 14 degrees. You can go to this page, and here you have photometric files, LDT or ES. You can download it, save, double click on it, and then drag and drop this LDT file right to your DIALux EVO. Okay, so we did it, and as soon as we did it, we should delete it and go to the top view. Now this luminaire is into the DIALux EVO, so it's already chosen. We can go to draw line arrangement tool, and here we can click to the first point with our left mouse button, and here we can click to the second point. Okay, and in this arrangement we can choose here 3 luminaires. Enter, and here you have 3 luminaires. Let's go to 3D view, and here I have my 3D model of the man, and I can use my move tool and move it right to that position that I want to have. I want to have 2 meter, and I also want to have this suspension cable here. So I'm going to the construction, and here we have furniture and objects, and I can select and choose vertical cylinder, and I can drag and drop it, but I should be into the story mode, and here I drag and drop this cylinder right into the center of my luminaire, and then I'm going to change the size. I'm going to put 0.005 and Ctrl C, Ctrl V this digit, and I'm going to put it here. Go to the front view and drag my pendant cable right to my luminaire here. Now I have this pendant cable, and I'm going to the top view, Ctrl C, Ctrl V, and I'm going to drag and drop it to another luminaire and repeat the same step. Okay, let's go to the calculation. So I click to the calculation, and here we have some results. If you want to understand how it looks like in real time, you should go to this web page, to the Find Me luminaire, and here we have some references, and we can look how this would be. So it will be quite narrow spot with a quite high luminaire, but some people like it, some people not. But anyway, we have here push dimming in this project. So if it's too much, so client can dim it. And here we have right into the center, we have 3000 lux. So it's quite bright, but it's normal, and in any case, if it's too bright for the client, he can dim it as soon as he wants it. Okay, let's go to the second luminaire, and the second luminaire will be OK. I mean, this is the name of this luminaire. It looks like this. You can look through it, and also you can go to the LDT to the photometric files, and here we have LDT or ES file. You can download it as well, and then drag and drop it to your DIALux EVO file, and we're going to put it. We should discard these results, and here we should go and drag and drop it to between our window and between our sofa, and then we go to the 3D view. And here we can change the position. I'm going to put it right into between of the floor and ceiling, and I'm going to rotate it, and I'm going to rotate it with this green dot like this to the 90 degrees, so I can check it. Here I have minus 90 degrees, and look at this interesting effect. So it illuminates our room in some unusual direction, because usually we see the light goes from the ceiling to the floor, or from floor to the ceiling, but here we have distribution from the left side of our room to the right side. So, and this is a very nice and comfortable effect. So if the client wants to change it, he can rotate it as he wants. So let's calculate it. Here we have our calculation. And let's go to the living room, and we should have at least 100 lux. Here we have 56 lux. It will be too dark, but it's quite comfortable if you have if you want to have some cozy evening atmosphere. Here we have our running magnet system. We have this spot 120 DALI version luminaire. It's a direct light luminaire, and if we download it and if we drag and drop it to your DIALux EVO, we can see this spot. But before to start making lighting design with this product, I'm going to show you this is running magnet system. A lot of clients like it because this is a low voltage profile system. It has a lot of possibilities for installation. It has recessed ceiling installation, surface installation, suspended installation, and you can even have some indirect light with this system. A lot of clients like it because if you have not enough light, you can always to put some lights into this system. So if you don't know which luminaire you like or which lux level you want in your project, so you can use this system and then add some additional lights to the system when this system was already installed. So I think you understand it. Here we have profile, and we're going to model this profile. For it, we go to construction, we go to the furniture and objects, and here we have some cube. We can put cube here using the scale tool. We can scale it right to the 0.03535, and here we have our profile. We can change the size, so it should be 0.05, and we should have here 4-meter length of this profile. Let's put it right into in the middle of our table and TV like this. Let's go to the side mode. Let's go to the front view, and using this move tool, let's move it to our ceiling like this. Okay, so this system might be in black color, or it might be in white color. It can be bespoke finishing, so I think you can choose. But in this project we're going to use We can pick material of this box, and we can make it in black color. So let's drag and drop it to our profile. Okay, and now we have the view of this profile. We have the model of this profile. Let's go to the top view and then to the light, and then we can select our luminaire, then delete it, and then go to the draw line arrangement tool, which we already used, and then click to the first point and then click to the second point. Okay, and let's go to the 3D mode, and let's select here 2 luminaires. Okay, and let's make some calculation. Okay, as you can see, so this we have 2 spots, 2 dots. Some of people like it, some don't. In this project I'm going to use more luminaires because I want to have this area more smooth. Okay, let's discard this lighting calculation, select our arrangement, and let's write here 4 luminaires, then calculate the scene again. Okay, and in the end of our calculation we can see much more smooth and cozy atmosphere that we wanted to have. And if we go to the results overview, we can see that this is enough lux level here. Now it's more than 100 lux. Okay, so let's go further, and let's select here light shadow dots. So these are a set of 2 reset spot luminaires, and if you want to see how it looks like into a real project, you can look on it on the website. Here you have set with 1 dot, 2 dots, 4 dots, or another quantity of these dots. In this project we're going to use set of 2 dots. Also it has different colors, different beam angles, and also you can select set. So in our project we can use set of our 2 dots. You see here 2 dots with 2.7 watt, and here you have 2700 Kelvin. It's quite warm. Okay, let's download this LDT file right into the DIALux EVO. Okay, let's drag and drop this LDT file to our project, and let's go to the top view. And as you can see here we have rectangle, so it means that here we have 2 dots, not 1 but 2 dots. Okay, let's delete it. Also you have here article code, so you can order this luminaire using this code. Let's click on draw line arrangement tool, which we use a lot in this project, and let's make here on the sofa we should have 2 set of dots. Let's go to calculation, let's calculate it. Okay, now we have more lights on the sofa, and now let's go to the very interesting part. We go to our kitchen, and let's click here to draw line arrangement tool, and let's draw here some dots. And as you can see, I'm going to show you one interesting interior lighting design trick. So you can select 1 luminaire, and as you can see, you see here you have your shelves, your upper shelves, and you can see this line. I hope you see. You have this line which you go right into the connection of our surface, working surface, and our wall. And now you can use this move tool, yeah, and you can move this luminaire, and you can see the shadow from this luminaire. Actually, if you go, I think somewhere like this, because this we don't have this straight line because it's quite historical in old building. Then I'm going to Control Z, okay, and then I'm going to move this luminaire a little bit closer to your face here, and you should find right balance here, and then click to the calculation, see the result. Oh yeah, perfect. This is perfect effect. So here you have light right into the connection of the wall and into your working surface here. Very nice effect. Okay, now we can go to the very interesting part. We can select here LED strip. Okay, let's translate it into English. Okay, we can download this photometric file and we can drag and drop it to your project. It has about 10 watt per meter capacity. Now we can move it, and when you download it and drag and drop it, so you should type here 10 centimeters, not 1 meter, because it will be more correct than we delete it. And let's go to the draw line arrangement tool. Let's drag it here. Okay, and what we have here, we can we can move a little bit from these edges. Okay, so because I want to have some smooth lighting onto the walls. Okay, and here I go to the alignment, and I select flush with start or end point alignment, and I select here distance between luminaires. This might be 1 luminaire size, and I go to my lamp. This luminous flux is for 1 meter, so I delete this 1 0, and then I go to my calculator, and I should reduce this flux to 40%. So I multiply it to 0.6, type here 50, apply. Okay, and then I go to the side view, right into the position of my shelf here. I'm gonna put it right into the middle, so you can balance and you can find your arm position, and select that effect, that gradient on the wall which you like. It depends on which color you have on your wall. Maybe it might be black or white. You can choose that effect that you want. Perfect. I have this kind of lighting, and if I select false colors, I have red color on my 500 lux level. So this lux level is enough for working, so you can work, you can cook here, and this will be nice lux level here, a nice gradient also here. And the last effect that I want to use in this project, so I go to the 5 watt per meter LED strip. I go to this web page, I can translate it to English, okay, and you can read all the parameters here. Also, you can see that all luminaires that we have here, we have 2700 Kelvin color temperature. I can download this photometric file. I'm using drag and drop tool to use it into DIALux EVO. In this case, you have some properties, so you should tap here 0.1. and you should point here 0.1. Okay, then finish, and now you have a 10 centimeter LED strip here. I'm gonna put it right below this shelf. Delete this, go to the top view, and you should use draw line arrangement tool. Let's put here first point, then second point. In our previous case, you should select here 1 luminaire size, and you should select here this alignment. Okay, and then you go to the side view and drag it and move it right below my shelf. Okay, and now we can use the same calculation. So here we have 35 luminaire per 10 centimeters and per 10 centimeter, and here we have 35, and we multiply it to 0.6 to reduce our luminous flux. We have 21 lux here. Okay, 21 lux. Apply. And what I want to do here, because it will be navigation light, it will be with our motion sensor. We have here some navigation light. We have this line of light which I'm going to make with this LED strip. So we Ctrl C, Ctrl V it, then we should rotate it, and then we're going to move it and put into this shelf as well. Okay, let's move it right here. Okay, and let's put it below of our shelf, this shelf. Okay, and now let's calculate it. It will be final calculation of our scene. Now we have calculation, so we have 165 flux on our working area. We have this nice navigation light, which we're going to use at night when all the other luminaires will be switched off. And we have this very nice cozy interior lighting design atmosphere. Yeah, you can do it as well with the same steps as I did. So I'm gonna put all the files, as I said at the beginning of this lesson, into Light and Design International Community chat, so you can follow my steps. I'm going to put all the links into the description of this video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, give the thumbs up, and click the bell icon not to miss our new videos. And see you in the next tutorials.